Good morning, everyone. It's Monday, the beginning of the week. A lot of people don't like Mondays. I love Mondays because new opportunities, fresh things happening, the start of something new. And indeed, for this little grapevine, it's the start of something new because I've replanted it. I had some visitors a few weeks ago. Two lovely ladies from Austria. Well, one from Austria and one from Switzerland. And their driver, Siggy. Now, Siggy knows an awful lot about grapevines because he grows grapes where he lives in Austria. And he spotted this little grapevine in the garden and he said, "That's not a good place for it. This is a good place for it," said he, pointing to the south side of the veranda, just here by this post. So I said, "Okay, I will dig up that grapevine and replant it where you say is a good place." And he said, "Put lots of stone round it." Because the stone, of course, acts as passive solar collectors and you get lots of warmth from the stone. As I'm talking, here's Missy, who says, "Come on, feed me." "Okay, Missy, I will, shortly. Just wait. Be a good girl and wait." So, I replanted it here, and I put lots of stone in around it. And Siggy also said that grapevines don't like to have their roots in water of any kind, or even damp soil, that they like the soil to be dry. So I've incorporated lots of stone in with that, and already it's starting to look better. Now he also taught me how to cut it back, which I did. So I made this little bed. It's just here by the side of the entrance to the back of the cottage. And I had a little bit of space left. So I had 3 very lonely looking tomato plants. So I stuck them in there. Little bits of mirror as well. A little bit of mirror over there. Just to bring the light down a little bit more. And I work on the basis that if you have any spare space and you've got spare plants, just plant them out. Doesn't matter if they're too close to each other or whatever. Look, they're plants, they're going to grow and they're going to give something back. And from the look of it, just here, look, you can see some little flowers developing. So I will get some tomatoes on there. This is one of my favourite little plants here, it's a sedum, and it's growing in a tin. A little tin that, oh gosh, let me see now, must be about 3 years old now. Anyway, it's a good way of recycling tins, and as long as you knock some holes into the bottom, which I did with a hammer and nail, I put in half a dozen holes, and then filled it with little bits of gravel. These are ideal for sedums. And if you give them a little bit of food each spring, the sedum will come on again and even flower. Ah, Missy, waiting for your breakfast, are you? And she's looking over there at Shay, who she loves to have a little bit of argy-bargy with, because Shay is encroaching on her territory. You can see she's a little bit cross there because her tail is swishing. Missy! Missy! Don't be a bad girl. Come on, you've got to share with Shay. Sod off, she says. I'm not sharing with him. I'm Queen of Beltona. Quite an interesting little cat is Missy, because she's got a very short tail and very short legs. Whereas Shay, over there, has got perhaps the longest tail I've ever seen and very, very long legs. He's going to be massive. Have a lovely week, everyone.